Supplies and materials used for making garments. A. Content standards. The learners demonstrate an understanding of the principles of drafting patterns in making garments. B. Performance standards. The learners draft a pattern in making garments following safety precautions. C. Learning competency. Discuss the concepts in making garments. Learning objectives. 1. Identify sewing supplies and materials commonly used in garment production. 2. Examine and classify different fabric types by observing their texture, stretch, and structure through the Fabric Exploration Station's activity. 3. Appreciate the importance of understanding the concepts in making garments. Short recall. Before we start our new lesson, let's first look at these pictures on the screen. Please observe them carefully. These are sewing supplies that you may have already seen at home or in our previous activities. Name the following sewing supplies. Needle threader. What is the purpose of this tool? Thread, tape measure, buttons, thimble. Have you used this tool before? If so, what was your experience? Safety pin. Now let's talk about some basic sewing supplies that beginners usually use. Basic sewing supplies are required for beginner activities. A few must be used to make an object that is sewn. As you progress in your sewing skills, include other supplies for more advanced projects. These supplies make the process easier. These are the tools that make sewing easier and more accurate. As you improve your skills, you will use more advanced ones, but these are the first tools you should be familiar with. Sewing supplies. 1. Tape measure. It is used to measure distances and to take body measurements. It measures 150 centimeters on the front and 60 inches on the other. Let's start with the tape measure. This is the flexible tool we use when we need to know body sizes or fabric length. You often see this when measuring waist, sleeves, or fabric before cutting. 2. Sewing gauge. This is used to measure small hem areas and short distances, such as hem folds, seam allowances, buttonholes, pleats, and tucks. This small measuring tool is used for short and detailed measurements. This tool improves accuracy and keeps your sewing work neat and professional. 3. Ruler. This joins 2 points when drawing a straight line. It could be constructed from shellacked wood or transparent plastic. Now let's talk about some basic sewing supplies that beginners usually use. These are the tools that make sewing easier and more accurate. As you improve your skills, you will use more advanced ones, but these are the first tools you should be familiar with. 4. Meter stick or yardstick. This is used to measure fabric length by yard or meter. This long measuring tool is used for checking the length of fabric before cutting. It is especially helpful when working with large materials and full-sized garments that need precise measurements. 5. L-square. This is a 90-degree metal ruler used to measure parallel lines and draw perpendicular lines. This tool helps you create perfect corners and straight edges. It is useful for marking right angles and parallel lines so that patterns remain balanced and garments are shaped correctly. 6. Hip curve. This tool shapes the hip line and other areas of garments that need to be curved. This tool helps form smooth curved lines when shaping areas like the hips. It makes designs look more natural and fitted, especially when straight tools are not enough for rounded shapes. 7. French curve. This tool connects arcs and semicircles, such as the neckline, armholes, and collar. It is made of flat metal or wood. The French curve is also used for curves, but it is mostly for smaller rounded areas like the neckline and armholes. It helps make the design look smooth and professional. 8. Cutting shears. This tool is best for cutting fabrics, usually 7 to 12 inches long. These are special scissors used only for fabric. They are sharper and bigger than regular scissors, so they cut cloth cleanly and easily. 9. Pinking shears. This is used on various fabric types to produce decorative edges, finish seams, and smooth raw edges. These are special scissors with zigzag edges. We use them to make the fabric edges look neat and to stop the cloth from easily unraveling. 10. Scissors. These are used for cutting excess seam fabrics, hanging threads, and other purposes. They are made of plastic with metal or all metal. Now, we have regular scissors. These are used for trimming extra fabric, loose threads, or small areas that do not need heavy cutting. 11. Buttonhole scissors. These are used for cutting buttonholes. The buttonhole scissors are used for one specific task. It helps create clean and even openings so buttons can fit properly. 12. Embroidery scissors. It is a sharp pointed scissors usually 4 to 5 inches long used in cutting fine delicate cloth and thread in embroidery work. This small sharp scissors is used for cutting delicate fabric and fine thread during detailed sewing or embroidery work. Its pointed tip allows precise cutting without damaging the surrounding material. 13. Seam ripper. This tool is intended for taking or ripping out stitches of a seam. This tool is used to carefully remove unwanted stitches from fabric. It helps fix mistakes without damaging the material. Seam rippers are very useful when correcting sewing errors or adjusting seams. 14. Thread clipper. This tool is intended only for cutting thread and is not meant to cut cloth. The thread clipper is only for cutting thread. It is not used for fabric, just for trimming threads quickly and neatly. 15. Tailor's chalk. It is used to mark the fabric. It comes in a variety of colors. This colored chalk is used to draw guidelines and markings on fabric before cutting or sewing. It helps show where to stitch, fold, or cut. The marks can easily be removed, making it safe to use without permanently staining the material. 16. Tracing wheel. It is used to transfer the marks of the pattern to the cloth. This small wheel tool helps move the pattern lines onto the fabric. When rolled over pattern paper, it creates clear marks to guide where we will cut or sew, making the sewing work more accurate and organized. 17. Dressmaker's carbon paper. It is paired with the tracing wheel to transfer the marks from the pattern paper to the cloth. This paper is used with a tracing wheel to copy pattern lines onto fabric. It helps transfer designs clearly without drawing directly on the cloth. This keeps markings neat and accurate, guiding proper cutting and sewing while reducing errors during the sewing process. Pin. It is used to fasten 2 or 3 materials together. This small metal tool helps hold fabric pieces in place before sewing. It keeps the materials from moving so your stitches stay straight and neat. Pins make it easier to align fabric correctly and prevent mistakes while working. 19. Pincushion. It holds pins and needles to prevent them from scattering in the workplace. His soft holder keeps your pins and needles in one safe place. It prevents them from getting lost or scattered on the table or floor. Using a pincushion also helps keep your sewing area clean and safe. 20. Hand needles. These are used for temporary stitches, hemming, and other sewing purposes. These thin tools are used for sewing by hand, especially for small repairs and finishing touches. They help create neat stitches for hems and temporary sewing. Hand needles are useful when we need careful and detailed work on fabric. 21. Thimble. This tool looks like a small cup placed on the tip of the middle finger to protect it from pricking while sewing. It is made of metal or plastic. This small tool is worn on your finger to protect it when pushing the needle through thick fabric. It helps prevent your finger from getting hurt and makes sewing safer and more comfortable. 22. Threader. This tool is used to insert the thread through the needle. This small tool helps guide the thread through the tiny hole of the needle. It makes threading faster and easier, especially when the thread is hard to see or control. Kinds of fabric. Fabric is created by intertwining fibers. Typically, a fabric takes its name from the fibers used to make it, and sometimes, it blends with various fibers. The name of the fabric is determined by the fiber used, its pattern and texture, and how it's made. Some fabrics also take into account the source of the fibers. Fabrics are named based on what they are made from and how they are created. Different fibers and methods affect how the fabric feels, looks, and performs. Some fabrics feel soft and smooth, while others feel thick or textured. This is why choosing the right fabric is important when making garments. Fabrics are divided into 2 main categories, based on the fibers used: natural and synthetic. Additionally, they can be categorized by production processes into woven and knitted fabrics. Natural versus synthetic. Fabrics vary based on the fibers used, which fall into 2 categories, natural and synthetic. Natural fibers derived from plants and animals include cotton from plants and silk from silkworms. In contrast, synthetic fibers are entirely man-made from synthetic materials. Some fabrics come from nature, while others are created by people in factories. Natural fabrics usually feel more breathable and comfortable on the skin. Synthetic fabrics are often stronger and more flexible. Knowing the difference helps you choose the right fabric for comfort, durability, and specific clothing needs. Woven versus knitted. The second differing detail is the production process used. Woven fabrics involve yarn interweaving on a loom horizontally and vertically. This creates a non-stretchy fabric with a weft, across the width, and a warp, down the length. Types include plain, satin, and twill weaves, with popular fabrics like chiffon, denim, and satin. The way fabric is made affects how it feels and stretches. Some fabrics have a firm structure and keep their shape well, while others are more flexible and stretchy. This is important when choosing fabric for tight-fitting or loose, comfortable clothing. Knitted fabrics, akin to hand-knit scarves, form interconnecting loops, allowing for significant stretching. They come in warp knitted and weft knitted varieties, with examples like lace, lycra, and mesh. 12 different fabric types. Chiffon. Chiffon is a sheer, lightweight woven thinly from twisted yarn, giving it a subtle texture. Typically crafted from silk, nylon, polyester, or rayon, chiffon's lightweight quality allows for easy dyeing. It's commonly used in scarves, blouses, dresses, and even formal wear like wedding gowns and prom dresses. This fabric feels very light and flowy, making it perfect for clothes that look soft and elegant. It moves beautifully when worn and is often seen in dresses for special occasions. Because of its thin texture, it gives outfits a delicate and graceful appearance. Cotton, globally renowned as the most popular material, is a lightweight, soft, natural fabric derived from the cotton plant's seeds through ginning. After extraction, the fluffy fibers are spun into woven or knit cloth. It is very comfortable and commonly used in everyday clothing. It feels soft on the skin and allows air to pass through, making it cool to wear. Praised for its comfort, versatility, and durability, cotton is hypoallergenic and breathable, although it doesn't dry quickly. Despite its tendency to wrinkle and shrink, it's a staple in various types of clothing, including shirts, dresses, and underwear. Many people prefer cotton because it is practical, durable, and easy to use for different garments. Crepe is a lightweight, plain woven fabric known for its rough, bumpy surface that resists wrinkling. Made from silk, wool, cotton, or synthetic fibers, it's highly versatile and often named after its primary fiber, like crepe silk or chiffon. Has a slightly rough and textured feel but is still soft and comfortable to wear. It does not wrinkle easily and is often used for stylish outfits like dresses and suits. Its unique surface gives clothing a more elegant and fashionable look. Soft, comfortable, and easy to work with, crepe is favored in suit and dressmaking. Georgette, a type of crepe fabric, is commonly found in designer clothing. Additionally, crepe is used in blouses, pants, scarves, shirts, and skirts. Denim is a woven cotton twill fabric, known for its robust texture, durability, and comfort. Typically dyed with indigo, it's commonly used for blue jeans, jackets, and dresses. This thick and strong fabric is commonly used for jeans and jackets. It can handle daily wear because it is durable and comfortable. Denim is a popular choice for casual clothing because it lasts long and still looks stylish. Lace, prized for its elegance and delicacy, is crafted from looped, twisted, or knitted yarn or thread. Originally made from silk and linen, modern lace utilizes cotton, wool, or synthetic fibers. It comprises two main components: the intricate design and the ground fabric holding the pattern together. This fabric looks delicate and decorative, often used to add beauty to special clothing. It gives garments a romantic and elegant appearance, especially in formal or bridal wear. Lace is usually added as a design detail rather than the main fabric. A luxury textile, lace demands skill and time to create its open weave design and web-like patterns. Often used to accent or embellish clothing, especially in bridal gowns and veils, it also finds its way into shirts and nightgowns. Leather, made from animal hides, is durable and stylish. Different treatment techniques are used depending on the animal source, such as cows, crocodiles, pigs, or lambs. Leather is known for its durability, wrinkle resistance, and stylish appearance. This fabric is strong and stylish, often used for jackets, bags, and shoes. It gives clothing a bold and polished look. Leather is durable and long-lasting, making it suitable for outfits that need both protection and fashion. Linen is a strong and lightweight fabric made from flax fibers. It is absorbent and cool. Although it wrinkles easily and requires regular ironing, it's commonly used in clothing like suits, jackets, dresses, and blouses, and in household items like drapes, tablecloths, and towels. This fabric feels cool and light, making it ideal for warm weather. It is often used for comfortable clothing and home items. Although it wrinkles easily, many people choose linen because it feels fresh and breathable. Satin, a luxurious textile weave, is characterized by its tightly knit structure rather than being made from a specific fiber. Originally crafted from silk, it's now commonly produced using polyester, wool, and cotton. Satin's glossy, elegant surface contrasts with its matte underside, giving it a sleek and smooth feel. Lightweight and versatile, satin is favored for evening gowns, wedding attire, lingerie, blouses, skirts, coats, outerwear, and even as backing for other fabrics. This fabric feels very smooth and looks shiny on the surface, making it perfect for elegant and formal clothing. It gives garments a rich and polished appearance. Satin drapes beautifully, making the wearer look more graceful and stylish during special occasions. Silk, a luxurious fabric known for its softness and shimmer, is sourced from the cocoons of silkworms in China, South Asia, and Europe. It's prized for being hypoallergenic, durable, and exceptionally strong, though it requires delicate handling. Due to its tendency to tighten or pucker when washed, silk is best cared for through hand or dry cleaning. Often associated with luxury, silk is commonly used in wedding gowns, evening wear, shirts, suits, skirts, lingerie, ties, and scarves. Shantung and cashmere silk are among the most popular varieties. This fabric feels very soft and luxurious against the skin. It is usually worn for special occasions because it looks elegant and expensive. Silk needs careful handling, but many people choose it because it makes clothing look classy and refined. Synthetics encompass various fabric types, including nylon, polyester, and spandex. Unlike delicate fabrics, synthetics typically don't shrink and are resistant to water-based stains. These fabrics are made by people using modern technology instead of coming from natural sources. They are usually strong, easy to care for, and resistant to stains. Synthetic fabrics are commonly used in everyday and sports clothing. Nylon, composed of polymers, is a fully synthetic fiber known for its strength, flexibility, and composed of polymers, is a fully synthetic fiber known for its strength, flexibility, and resilience. Its durability makes it a common choice for outerwear like jackets and parkas. Is very strong and flexible, making it ideal for jackets and outerwear. It can handle rough use without tearing easily. Nylon is often chosen for clothes that need to last long and stay lightweight. Polyester, a synthetic fiber derived from petrochemicals, is known for its strength, durability, and resistance to wrinkles and stains. However, it lacks breathability and absorption, instead wicking moisture away from the body. Commonly found in t-shirts, trousers, skirts, and sportswear. Spandex, also known as lycra or elastane, is another popular synthetic material made from polyurethane. Its lightweight feel, elasticity, and strength make it a favored choice when blended with other fibers. It is widely used in jeans, hosiery, dresses, sportswear, and swimwear for its comfortable, form-fitting qualities. This fabric stretches easily and fits closely to the body. It is often blended with other materials to make clothes more flexible and comfortable. Spandex is commonly used in sportswear and active clothing. Velvet, known for its softness and opulence, has long been associated with royalty. Its dense, shiny pile, crafted through a complex production process, creates a smooth surface on one side. The density and anchoring of the pile tufts assess quality. Velvet can be crafted from cotton, silk, or polyester, offering versatility and elasticity. Commonly used in blouses, coats, skirts, and evening wear, it remains a staple in fashion. It feels very soft and rich to the touch, giving clothing a royal and elegant look. It has a smooth surface that makes outfits appear luxurious. Velvet is often chosen for special clothing because it adds a classy and dramatic style. Wool is a natural fiber sourced from sheep, goats, llamas, or alpaca fleece, and it can be either knitted or woven. Despite being hairy and itchy, wool is prized for its ability to keep the body warm and durable. It's also wrinkle-free and resistant to dust and wear and tear. However, wool can be expensive as it requires hand washing or dry cleaning. It's commonly used in garments like sweaters, socks, and gloves. Is used to keep the body warm, especially in cold weather. It may feel slightly rough, but it is strong and long-lasting. Wool is commonly used in sweaters and winter clothing because it provides comfort and protection. Finishing materials. Finishing materials in garments refer to the materials used to complete a garment's final touches or details, enhancing its appearance, durability, and overall quality. These materials are often applied during the final stages of garment production. Finishing materials are the small details that make a garment look complete and ready to wear. These are the parts that add strength, style, and function to clothing. They help secure, decorate, and improve the overall appearance of the garment, making it look neat, polished, and professionally made. Common finishing materials in garments include 1. Thread is used for stitching various parts of the garment, such as seams, hems, and decorative elements. Depending on the fabric and desired outcome, different thread types, such as cotton, polyester, silk, or nylon, may be used. 2. Buttons. Serve both functional and decorative purposes in garments. They can be made from various materials, such as plastic, metal, wood, or shell, and come in different shapes, sizes, and designs. These small pieces help close clothing securely and also add style to the garment. They come in different shapes and designs, making clothes look more attractive. Buttons also help keep garments in place when worn properly. 3. Zippers. These are used as closures in garments, allowing for easy wearing and removal. They are available in various lengths, styles, and materials, such as plastic, metal, or nylon. Helps open and close clothing easily. It allows you to wear and remove garments faster without pulling or stretching the fabric. Zippers also help make clothes fit properly and look neat when secured. 4. Trims. Include ribbons, lace, bias tapes, and braids used for decorative purposes or to add accents to garments. They can be sewn along edges, seams, or hems to embellish the garment's design. These decorative materials are added to garments to improve their appearance. They make clothes look more stylish and detailed by enhancing edges and designs. Trims help give garments a unique and attractive finish. 5. Fasteners. Like hooks, snaps, and Velcro secure garment openings or closures, such as waistbands, collars, or cuffs. These items help secure parts of the garment so it stays properly closed. They keep clothing in place and prevent it from opening unexpectedly, making the garment more comfortable and practical to wear. 6. Elastic. Is a stretchy material that provides flexibility and snugness in certain garment areas, such as waistbands, sleeves, or cuffs. This stretchy material allows parts of clothing to expand and fit snugly. It helps garments feel more comfortable, especially in areas that need flexibility like the waist and sleeves without feeling too tight. 7. Patches. Can be sewn onto garments for decorative purposes or to cover imperfections or holes, adding visual interest and style. These pieces are sewn onto clothing to cover damaged areas or add decoration. They can improve the look of a garment while also making it more creative and personalized. Lesson activity. Fabric exploration stations. Exploring the world of textiles. Today, you will explore different types of fabrics. You will observe, touch, and analyze textile samples. Use magnifying glasses to see fine details. Instructions. Stay with your assigned group. Explore your fabric station. Use the magnifying glass to observe texture, thickness, weaving pattern. Discuss your observations. Look closely at these features. Is the fabric smooth, rough, or soft? Is it thick or thin? Is it woven or knitted? Does it stretch or remain firm? Questions. How does the fabric of your uniform affect your comfort during the day? Which fabric do you prefer for hot weather? Lesson summary. Identification quiz.